don't think I will ever get that song. I think I'm gonna get arthritis before I can play that song properly. I give up. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hoi. I got back from work training this morning. What was it about, you may ask? Well, it's about leadership. Why is leadership important? Well, I think it is my calling to become the best landlord possible. And in order to be the best landlord possible, I need to possess good leadership qualities. I'm going to be publishing my PhD on how to become the best landlord possible, how to collect the rents, how to evict single moms, and how to profit off of people suffering. Man, just think about it, one day becoming a landlord. To be honest, I'm just frustrated, yo. I'm just frustrated. There's not much I can do about it other than to keep grinding, keep hustling, shoot for your dreams, and one day I'll be a landlord, hopefully. It's all hard work, guys. It's all hard work, I'm telling you. But anyways, back to the topic of leadership. Why do I even bother learning about this stuff? You know, I'm at that funny age of my life in which you get people coming up to you and asking you, so what's the next big move, big man? What's your goals for the future? What are you working towards? And you see your colleagues, you see your peers around you. They're all working towards something. And then you look at yourself and you ask yourself, hey, are you really motivated? Are you striving towards something? Do you have a goal? Do you have a 5-year plan? Do you have a 10 years plan? That sort of stuff. And to be honest, the problem is I don't. And people will be jumping to the next logical question, which is, well, if you're not inspired, if you're not motivated, then maybe you need to change your career. You need to find something that inspires you. You got to find something that gets you motivated, gets you out of bed every single morning. You need to wake up and be motivated. You know, and for some people, there's a very strong reason for why they are doing the things that they're doing. They're highly motivated by something. And that couldn't be further from me. I'm not that guy. But then I want to ask you this. What's wrong with keeping things the way that they are? What's wrong with rocking up to work, clocking in, clocking out, get the money, go home, enjoy the rest of your day, doing something else, and leave work at work? Can I do that? Or do I have to be hungry, chasing that next position? Do I have to follow the status quo? Do I need to be working towards something? And yes, I understand why some people do it. They are highly motivated individuals. They're conscientious. They are very committed. Let's put it that way. They are very committed. And they take great pride in their work. And I have to applaud them for that. I cannot take that away from them. Don't take my words out of context. I'm not putting these people down. But when I reflected on myself, what's wrong with doing the things that I'm doing? And yes, many people have come to me and said this, my mom included. Why don't you study something else? Why don't you, move forward? Why don't you do something else that is a little bit more prestigious, perhaps. Sorry, I've strayed away from the topic that I'm trying to discuss here. What is leadership? The reason, I think, one of the main reasons why I wanted to take these study days and to sort of learn different skills and to further develop myself was not so that I can climb up the corporate ladder. I mean, eventually, like, if you want to go down that path, you want to get more training, if you want to upgrade your salary, if you want to be promoted, you got to do more training, take up more responsibilities. And I do applaud you for that. I do have a lot of respect for my senior colleagues and people who felt that calling. But then I need to also reflect on myself and think to myself, what do I want? Do I want the extra stress, the extra responsibilities? By the way, I don't have a family yet. And some of you might be rolling your eye and be thinking, oh, the young people of today's generation, they are not hard workers. They, like, I know some of you might be rolling your eyes saying, oh, you're single, you might as well just pursue your dream, chase after your dreams, follow your hearts, just shoot for the stars and hope you land on the moon or something. I do get the sentiments, but I don't know. I feel like it's not for me. Sure, a bigger paycheck may be nice, but to be honest, I value my peace and my time. I don't want to be going home and stressing about the stuff for the next day, I see the hard work that managers do. I see the hard work that our leaders do. I do appreciate that. Part of the reasons why I think anyone can be a leader. Part of the reason why I took this study day. Anyone can be a leader. Not all managers are leaders, but anyone can be a leader. What is a manager? A manager manages things. A manager keeps the place running, stopping it from falling apart. Managers give orders. Managers read the policies. Managers make sure that staffs follow the policies and make sure that staffs reach the quota in terms of productivity. Managers ensure the quality of the workplace. But a leader is not a boss. No. Anyone can be a leader. And I think any one of us here possess some leadership qualities. There are different types of leaders. And a leader is a team member. Doesn't have to be a boss. Doesn't necessarily have to be someone like in the top of the food chain. Someone higher up, you know what I mean? Sorry for this ghetto ass camera setup. But I think you get the point. A leader is a team member who mentors, guides, supports, motivates, encourages, inspires fellow team members to work together, getting people to work together and to achieve a common goal. That's why I think a leader is. And I do enjoy mentoring others, and I do enjoy supporting others and feeling like I'm a part of a team. But I do not enjoy having to deal with the politics side of things, if you know what I mean. And I think this is a transferable skill. You can be a leader in any sort of environment. I'm sure you've observed great leadership moments throughout your life. Whether you were working at a fast food restaurant, whether you were playing in a sports team, whether you're working in a professional environment, good leaders can be found anywhere. The point that I'm trying to make with this video is that anyone can be a leader. You don't have to be at the top of the food chain. Yeah, just being someone who's approachable, someone who is assertive, but also prudent. Prudent, as in like they know the right time to say certain things, the right things to say. It's very important. And I think a lot of our managers aren't necessarily the best leaders. Let's put it that way. But who am I to judge? Yeah, so if people ask me, Hoi, why aren't you moving forward in your career? This is my answer. I do not feel called to do such things. Not because I'm not qualified or just because I don't have the interest in it, you know. I'm happy with where I am. I'm happy with just clocking in, clocking out. And I feel like I would be a much better worker being in my position rather than taking up another role, maybe a higher paying role, but then I become unqualified. And if you are someone who is conscientious and who values, you have faith in the product. In my case, it's healthcare. The product here is the patients. And I don't mean it's in a derogatory term, but if I feel like I do a much better job providing care to the patient directly, then I would rather stay here rather than being promoted up and then having to deal with staffs and delegating and managing all of these things. I'm not saying I'm even qualified for that, but I'm just saying I feel more comfortable here, and I feel like I do a much better job here. Obviously, when you get a higher positions, then you get training as well. There will be new expectations, but I feel like it's not worth it. But who am I to say all of these things? Hope you guys are doing well. That's enough rambling for today. This is just my current thoughts, and it does not necessarily represent the thoughts, the views of my colleagues or of my employers. It's just how I think currently. And I think my thoughts can change. This is just how I think at the current moment. I might very well change my mind tomorrow. But that's all I want to say for today. Hope you guys are doing well. Stay strong. God bless. And I'll speak to you soon.